I wasn't sure where to look, and then all of a sudden I saw myself. Hi kids, Heidi here. Welcome back for another video. Or welcome to the first video. There's probably better places you could start, but hello. Today I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to do my shipping. We had a 3-day weekend for the Juneteenth holiday, and I did ship on Saturday because when there's a holiday weekend, I always schedule a Saturday pickup so that people don't have to wait an extra long time for their stuff. Otherwise, I just ship Monday through Friday. But I shipped on Saturday, and so these are the sales I've had from noon on Saturday until, I guess, about 7 o'clock on Monday night, June 19th, Juneteenth. So I'm going to ship my stuff and share with you what's sold. But I will have to put in a picture for most items because of the way I store my items. You can't see them now that they're ready to ship. A couple of them, one. You can see one. So let's do that one first. No, wait. No. See, I told you, this is an experiment and it's going to be hard. So the two things I already have packaged before I had this brainy, stupid idea, I will put pictures in of those items as well. I sold a Garnet Hill cashmere cardigan sweater in June. I paid $4.99 for it at Goodwill. It sold one day after listing for $33. I charged $5.99 for shipping and I paid $4.88 for shipping. And my net after fees, you're not going to get the net after fees on some of these because I don't know it yet. I haven't gone in and looked. But on the Garnet Hill cashmere cardigan, my net after fees and cost of goods was $24.27. Yay. Then I had a Ralph Lauren men's sport coat. It was silk, wool, and cashmere blend. It's the second one I sold. This one is black, and I paid $5.99 for it at Goodwill. I sold it for $45 after a month. The shipping was $8.22, and that's what I charged the buyer, exactly what I paid. And so my net after fees on that was $32.79. I had another one just like it, same size, same model, everything, except it was brown. And that sold in a week for $60. That was my listing price. So doesn't hurt to look at the men's sport coats, does it, ladies and gentlemen? So those two items I have already packaged up, but I will put pictures in. Let's get these shoes out of the way. They're bothering me. So I've printed all my labels. This is not how I usually do this. Usually every 3 times a day I do my shipping probably because I don't like it hanging around. I like to know that I've found it and that it's packaged and that it's ready, and then I put it in the pile. If I'm not home or something, then of course I'm not panicking about it. But so let's do these sandals. These I got in an America's... Aren't they cute? I got them in an America's Thrift Supply box. You'll have to look over here. Thrift Supply box. For my average cost of goods on that box was $4 each. They're silver and they're covered with rhinestones, and can't for the life of me remember the brand, so I'll have to put that in there too. It took 2 months to sell. I charged $6.99 for shipping, and it's going to cost me $6.22 to ship them. And so almost all of my product that can be stored in a sealed plastic bag is. This particular one, I put the inventory number right on the front, and that is 5072. That's what my label says. So I will cover that up with my thank you for your purchase sticker, because I'm cheap and I make my own thank you stickers on my Diamond 4XL. And it's the same size I use for my inventory. So because these are, they got like some rhinestones and stuff, I wanted to give them some protection. So instead of a poly mailer, I'm putting them in this eBay padded mailer. I always put my labels on first so they don't get crinkly. Do you do that? Or am I just a little bit detail obsessed? Yes, I am a little bit detail obsessed. So you will have seen a picture of those. And I don't know what my net was, but paid 4 and sold them for 22, so profit. The other pair of shoes are these, you might have seen in a haul. They're FootJoy men's golf shoes. Turns out these are vintage. And while vintage is a bonus in a lot of things, it's really not in golf shoes. If this style, like a saddle shoe, had not been vintage, they'd been last year, I probably could have got $60. But I accepted an offer of $25. And these little puppies, I'm going to put each one in a bag so that they don't rub against each other. They've got black and brown leather, and I did polish them. So because they're kind of big, a largish size, I'm going to put each one in a bag. And then when the buyer gets them, they'll say, "Aw, that's a really nice package." So if the buyer is delighted when they first open the box, and I don't mean by potpourri or flowered stickers, but that you took care with their package, I think it puts them in a better mood when they open it up and look at your product. And so if they see lint and they see you just threw it in a box of Special K and didn't even eat all the cereal first, they're not going to be as predisposed to like what they got. So these shoes sold on Poshmark. I paid $1.28 for them at the Goodwill outlet. They're FootJoy. I sold them for $25, so my fees were $5. My net from Poshmark was $20, so my net after cost of goods was $18.72. $18, just like that. I need a piece of paper. So in the bottom of the, I don't always use the priority shoebox because it's so big. I'll use like a 1092 sometimes. But these are a large size of men's shoes. So I put a piece of this paper in the bottom. Now I'm going to crinkle over here. And then put another piece in the top so they don't rattle around. And here's something you probably will not be surprised to learn. I splurge and pay extra for the quiet tape. You hear that? No, you don't. Hear that? Nope. So I found some quiet tape that's cheaper than the 3M stuff and cheaper than the Duck brand. It's a no-name brand. It smells a little funny, but I don't sit around smelling my tape. So it's just as thick, it's just as quiet, it's just as sturdy. I'll put a link down there to the one I bought, the stuff I bought on Amazon, if you like quiet tape and don't like spending so much. But I would pay for it even if it costs more, because I don't like that noise. That's my only princessy quality, right? My family started watching my videos, so now they're probably going to argue about that. No comments on my princess qualities. My husband's the princess in the family. There's not room for two. Okay. FootJoy golf shoes in the box. Oh, my phone's making noises. So what's next? I've just got a pile here. Let's just pull it off the pile. Oh, and hope the pile doesn't tip over. $54.29. Okay, so here is how most of my inventory is stored. This was a sweater, an All Saints sweater, and after I took pictures of it, I laid it out and checked it for lint one last time, folded it up, put it in a sealable bag. Not a resealable bag, it's sealed, so if I have to take it out to answer a question, oh well, 4 cents down the drain. But this is an All Saints sweater, I put it in this bag. Then I reach under my desk, and there's a tub there. See the tub? Yeah. And it's full of zip bags. Good Lord, Heidi. It's full of zipper bags. And each zipper bag has a letter on it that corresponds to one of my storage bins. And if I have an empty bag, it means there's an empty spot in that bin, generally. If I took out a giant thing and I'm putting in a tiny thing, great. But if I took out a tiny thing and I'm putting in a giant thing, that always doesn't work out. So I just adjust it. But I put this inventory number on this bag, and now this bag is ready to be reused. So I know that next time I list something, I can put it in bin N. I'll put the new inventory number over the top. When they get kind of thick, when they're not thick, they don't come off. But when they get thick, I pull them off. An empty bag in my little bin over there means I have room in a storage tote with that letter on it, okay? Back to shipping, more than you wanted to know. So this is an All Saints sweater, and the inventory number was 5429. So let's find that label. 5429. Did you know when you print eBay labels, this is a Poshmark label, when you print eBay labels, there's a place where you can add your custom SKU automatically, or you can take that out and put something else in the box, in the little thing, and it'll print on your label. I'll show you that later. So for most of my Poshmark clothing, I use these because they're free. They're waterproof and they're just lovely. So All Saints sweater, I'll put maybe I should change where I'm sitting. I'll put up a picture somewhere on All Saints sweater. It sold the same day I listed it. Does that mean I asked too little? No, because I sold it, a sweater, in June. I sold it for $35, $7 in fees. Poshmark gave me $28. I paid $3.62 for it at a Goodwill. So my net was $24.38. Yay for All Saints sweaters. It was nothing special. It was just a cotton and nylon knit. That is going to Cheryl. Somewhere way out west. So, sorry. I'll try to turn down the noise level periodically so you don't get zapped, okay? That's why McFlipsy has her microphone farther away. Okay, what's next on the pile? These are wild. 47.47. This is eBay. Looks like a little eBay bag will work. A little eBay bag. We'll put the label on there. So what are these? These are, I don't remember what brand, but they're leopard print. Oh, my daughter used to use fancy things, so I got these for free. One of my daughters tried selling on eBay for a while, and it didn't work out for her at that time. So after some period of time, she gave me her remaining inventory, and she had some of these nice resealable bags. They're J brand, and I will put up a picture of the leopard print skinny jeans. These have been around forever. But she had them for a while, and then she didn't have nothing active in her store, and then I had them for a while. But when they're free, you can sell them for $16. I charge $6.99 for shipping, but the label only cost me $6.07. Let's put a thank you for your purchase on there. So, don't know if I would pick those up today. Probably not. But they were free today, so sorry for the noise. What's next on the pile? Oh, we always have to say thank you, Amber Resells. 5425 is the number. 5425. These are Judy Blue jeans. I think they were the high waist, wide leg crop something. I will put them up there. We'll put a picture or put a thank you on them. This is a Poshmark sale, so we'll use the Tyvek envelope. What do I know about the Judy Blue? They sold fast. I got them at Goodwill for $5.79. I listed them for $40 and took an offer of $30 because, yay, sell stuff in one day. And I paid $6 in fees. My net after cost of goods was $18.21. To list something and a day later, somebody hands you $18, you would say, thanks, can I do that again tomorrow? I'm sure I have plenty of things that I have listed for way too high, and I need to go through and mark down a bunch of crap. And I will eventually. Boy, resellers generate a lot of trash. Have you noticed that about yourself? What is next? Oh, now here's the famous saying, I don't normally get this. I would not have got this. 54.22. 54.22. So I listed 2 pairs of men's shorts. One right after the other, because they came in a thread-up box of 25 pounds men's clothing. And I'm almost done. I've got like 4 things left in my last men's box. And these were both low-value shorts, but I had them and I paid for them, so I was going to list them. Excuse me. These are H&M linen shorts. You can see up there in the picture what size they were, what they looked like. So I paid $3.50 for them in my thread-up men's box. This is going to make you sort of cry, but it's better than nothing. I took an offer of $7. And after fees and cost of goods, I made $1.62, which I can buy. What can I buy with $1.62? I'm stumped. But that is an eBay little bag. I had them. I had already invested the money in them, so I sold them. And I made $1.62. At least it paid for the packaging today, right? I bought today's packaging, courtesy of H&M linen shorts. This next pair of shorts I did a slightly better on. Where are they? I don't know. Here we go. And these were brand new, so of course I should have done better. 54.23. These were Abercrombie & Fitch men's shorts, new with tags, called the Classic Short. There's some imaginative marketing. The people in that meeting, I think they all left early, and the guy who fixes the light bulbs was the one left to name these. 33 was the size. Here's a tip for shorts, for men's shorts anyway. I don't know about women's because I hardly ever sell them. Men know the inseam of their shorts that they like. And they don't want them too short and they don't want them too long. They want them just right. Men are like Goldilocks when it comes to shorts, I think. I can't tell you how many times I've held up a pair of cute shorts to my husband. He goes, no, those are too long. Or, no, those are too short. So men know their inseam on shorts. These were 9-inch, and apparently to a guy named Ed out east, that was exactly what he wanted. I sold these on Poshmark. Again, I paid $3.50 for them in a thread-up men's box. I sold them for $22. Poshmark took $4.40 after fees and cost of goods of $14.10 for Ed's shorts. Thank you, Ed. I hope you and your shorts are very happy. Maybe you'll take them on vacation. Noisy. I know a couple people have said my voice is so relaxing. I told that to my husband and he just sort of laughed. Kind of maniacally, actually. But I kind of worry that you'll, listen to me while you're driving and then you'll get drowsy and fall asleep. So I thought we'd shake it up with a little bit of this shipping noise. So it's not too relaxing, is it? This was a surprise. Because I think I probably said in the hall that I should not have bought this. This is a Carlisle silk skirt, maxi skirt. So it seems like, of course, that's a good thing to buy. Who wouldn't want a red silk maxi skirt? So then I started looking at comps, number 53.91. I started looking at comps and nobody else is selling Carlisle silk skirts. Nobody else is selling Carlisle. Some people are listing Carlisle, but hardly anybody was selling it. So this is going in an eBay medium-sized poly mailer. By the way, it doesn't have to say eBay. I just get them with my shipping coupon. And so I have plain ones too. Plain white The cheapest kind they sell. So anyway, I was talking about this skirt. I was just astonished. I thought, well, I think it's stunning. So I'm going to list it for $45. And I described the crap out of it. I paid $6.99 for it. No. I paid $3.59 for it. That was a much better deal. And I put formal. You can see the skirt shape is, it looks like you could put a petticoat under it and it would get all full at the bottom, but it's kind of straight to the hips, you know? Just, very cute. And somebody bought it on an offer of $35.13. And I charged $6.99 for shipping, but the label only cost me $4.88 because it's going just a couple states away. So my profit was $31.54. Who'd have thought? Because I regretted it as soon as I took it out of the bag coming home. But now I'm really happy because somebody else is going to be happy. It's a beautiful condition, and it would just be so pretty with a variety of tops for a formal event, or maybe you want to be the Red Witch for your parts at Halloween. Thank you. Thank you, Grace, for buying that beautiful red skirt. And I have 2 bags left and only 1 item left. I must have miscounted my bags. $45.41 is the last item. I got this at the outlet for $1.03, so that was okay. New with tags, Worthington blazer. It took 4 months to sell, and it's new with tags. I sold it for $17.88. I don't know what my profit was, but I paid $1 for it. So you do the math. Take about 15% off for fees because I promote and yada, yada, yada. I charged $6.99 for shipping, and I paid $6.22. Do you have another minute? We could talk about shipping. You notice I didn't weigh anything as we're sitting here chatting, and I had already printed out all my labels. I weigh things when I bring them in and put them in my spreadsheet. So I write down that I got here's right in front of me on my spreadsheet, January 4th of 2023 at the Salvation Army, I paid $3 for a cinch men's button front shirt. It's a size extra large. The measurements are yada, yada, yada. Sorry, I'm tapping over here. It weighs 11 ounces. I'm going to charge $5.99 for shipping. And then I come back and put in what's sold. So I weigh it before I create my listing. And then when I sell it, I already know what it weighs in the package. How do I know what it weighs in the package? Well, I have these little fake packages. So this is a medium, a small eBay bag with a label on it. And inside is one of my storage bags. So I've got the clear bag, the shipping bag, and a label. And I weigh it all together, the item and this little pretend bag. So I know exactly what it's going to weigh when it ships. I have another one for medium. No, that's my property tax bill. I have another one for medium. It's around here somewhere. And so when I create a listing on eBay, I know exactly what it's going to cost me to ship it. I know how much it weighs. And here's what I do. I charge, because I don't ever want to lose money on shipping. I either want it to be even or I make a little. If something weighs 11 ounces or less, I charge $5.99 for shipping. Because there's a chart that you can look at on the internet that tells you what you will pay for a certain weight of first class package all the way up to zone 9. And a zone is a pair of zip codes. So the farthest away from you is zone 9. And the farthest that the most expensive 11 ounce first class package there is about $5.86. So if I charge $5.99, I will always be covered. Then from 12 ounces up to just under a pound, I charge $6.99 because I think the most expensive package is $6.80 something. I don't have the chart right here. But every time they change the postal rates, I go look at my chart and I decide where my 2 price breaks are going to be. Some people charge the same for first class and they lose a little and then they gain a little because they always charge $5.99, so sometimes it's less and sometimes it's more. And then if something is over a pound, it needs to go either priority or parcel select, which is USPS ground option. Prior or first class package and parcel select are going away in July next month for something called ground advantage. I think it'll be easier because you'll just put in the weight and it'll be ground advantage. And there'll be tables so you can figure out, okay, I'm going to charge $6 for ground advantage up to this weight, and I'm going to charge $9 for ground advantage up to this weight. Okay? But for right now, for over a pound, I give buyers a choice. Do you want me to ship it priority and it's calculated? Or do you want me to ship it parcel select ground and that's calculated? So you have to put the weight in the listing, or otherwise you can't use calculated. And if you think you can guess, I think you're wrong. I think unless you work the deli counter at, weighing out smoked turkey for the last 5 years, you're probably really bad at guessing what things weigh. I know before I sell something exactly what it will cost me to ship it and exactly what I'm going to charge. And it works out great. So my last item is this Worthington jacket. It's going in a larger, my middle-sized eBay bag. And noisy. How long did it take me to ship those packages? That's not possible. I'm going to edit the crap out of this because you don't need to listen to all of that. But, yay, I'm done. I don't know how many items it was. I think I've got 11 or so. I already ordered my pickup, and I just told him I had 4 first class and 3 priority, but he doesn't care if I add to it. You don't have to change it. He changes it when he scans it all in. So that was fun, was it? You'll have to let me know. So maybe next weekend we can do Sunday night shipping instead of Monday night shipping. And I'm trying to decide. I usually say I had a good time, but I felt like I was working the whole time and you were just sitting there staring at me. I don't know. If I ever do this again, then you'll know that it was okay. See you next time. Bye, kids.